If you're looking for the best arms, legs, and abs workout you can do at home, you found it. In just 30 minutes, you'll tone up your legs, sculpt strong arms, and chisel your abs with a circuit-style workout that uses weights. Grab moderate to heavy dumbbells and a mat. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started with a warm-up. Let's bring those feet nice and wide. 2 big deep breaths to start. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, hands up. Exhale, let it go. Let's go ahead and start with some static lunges. So bring one foot forward, the other leg back. Stack the shoulders right on top of those hips. We're gonna bring those hands to the hips as we drop it down into our lunge. Stand back up. Now your goal is to create this 90-degree angle in your back leg and make sure this front knee is right on top of the ankle rather than passing the toe. You want this heel down in the front leg and this heel up in the back leg. Let's go 2 more here. And last one. Good, and go ahead, switch. Now make sure you are on 2 different railroad tracks to find your balance. Core nice and tight. Let's go ahead and do it on the other side. Now in this workout, we have 3 blocks. We're gonna first start with our legs in block 1, then we go into arms for block 2, and then core for block number 3. Let's go 2 more. And last one, and rest. Good. From here, we're gonna open and close, waking up the shoulders. So open up, build goal post, and then try to get your wrists and your elbows to touch in the middle. Each block has 4 exercises. We're gonna spend 45 seconds doing each move with a 15-second rest. Total of 2 rounds for each block before moving on. This is gonna be an amazing strength-focused workout. Go ahead and start pulsing your hands up to the sky, waking up those shoulders. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and take a hip hinge position. So send those hips back, core nice and tight, spine nice and tall, hands together to touch. Go into a reverse fly. Think about squeezing the back of the shoulder blades together and then bring it back down. We're gonna do this body weight for now. You'll see this move later where we add some dumbbells. So make sure you have light, moderate, and maybe heavy dumbbells so that we can tackle our smaller muscle groups for the upper body and some bigger muscles for our lower body. Let's go 3 more, and 2, and 1. Good. Let's go ahead and go into an inchworm. So feet are about shoulder distance apart, chin to chest, around the spine. Walk your hands out to your high plank. Go ahead, pike on up to a downward facing dog. Heels come down. Chest presses to the thighs. Come back to your plank and then walk your hands towards your toes, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and take this at your own pace. Walk it out. Plank position, shoulders stacked on top of wrists. Send your hips up, downward facing dog. Back to your plank, and let's go ahead and walk those hands to the feet. And let's go 1 more time. All the way down, feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Engage your core. Downward facing dog. Come back to your plank. Let's go ahead, come back up and rest. From here, we'll just finish off with some sumo squats. Feet outside shoulder distance, heels and toes out, hands to heart center. Bring your hips down, squeeze the booty on the way up. Make sure your knees are tracking in line with your toes and feel those inner thighs clench as you stand up. We're here for 2 and 1. First exercise is going to be a seesaw lunge. You're gonna grab your moderate weights, start in the middle of your space, right foot steps forward, tap in the center, and then reverse lunge on the way back. Just on the right side. So let's go ahead and find our set position, shoulders on top of hips, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step it forward, tap center to stabilize, and then come back. So we have a front lunge and a back lunge. Now when you're doing this exercise, pay special attention to your knee, especially in the front lunge. If you find your heel lifting up like this, okay, we wanna make sure that the heel stays down. So step nice and deep, nice and long to prevent that from happening. Try to drop that back knee as low as you can in that reverse lunge. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, you can send those dumbbells down, shake it out, give your arms a break. We're gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. Here we go. Core nice and tight. Bend the knees as you pick those dumbbells up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step it forward and bring it back. Now this front lunge may be difficult if you have weak knees or if it just doesn't feel good for you. Go ahead and take it out and just do the reverse lunge. Make sure your eyes are looking forward, chest stays open. Kind of reminds me of a seesaw, right? Like we're going forward and back, up and down. Haven't been on one of those in forever. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Next exercise is a sumo squat. I'm gonna grab one of my heavy dumbbells. You can hold it here, heels in, toes out, drop it down, stand up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now just like the warm up, your feet are outside shoulder distance. Your weight is heavy in the heels. Your chest stays open. Couple of options for grip. You can hold it like this, or if it's more comfortable, you can hold it like this. You can do a slight lean forward in your torso to get more in your booty. Just make sure that there's no rounding of the shoulders. Nice work. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. You're gonna grab this heavy dumbbell's sister. We have deadlifts, 2 calf raises. So feet shoulder distance, proud chest, hinge from those hips, dumbbells graze the thighs down to mid-shin, come to the top for a calf raise. Time starts now. All the way down, squeeze, lift. Soft bend in the knees, hips come back like you're pushing a door. You should feel no pain in your low back. If you do, squeeze the booty harder, engage the core even more, and then watch your posture, okay? You should see a nice straight line from head to tailbone. Weight is shifted in the heels as well in your deadlift. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing. Come back to the very top, starting with your seesaw lunge. We're just gonna go on the right side. If you need to adjust weights, now is the time. Second and last round. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Step forward. What I like about this work is it's circuit style training. We are changing our moves each time so that we don't fatigue one part of our body too quickly. That's why we're able to go relatively back to back with little to no rest, because we're changing the focus of each exercise. Even though we're still just focusing on legs right now, we're getting different parts of the legs in every single move. Not only that, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, getting a nice little heart rate elevation here. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Shake it out. Make sure you use the same weights for this next side, right? We don't want to be lopsided. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure you're not on that tightrope. You have some space in between your legs. "15 seconds. Can you drop your knee a little bit lower? Do what you can. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing. Grab your 1 heavy dumbbell or 2 moderate dumbbells for your sumo squat. We should be going heavier than what you just did with a reverse lunge, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Why? Because you have 2 sides of you doing the sumo squat. With lunges, it's primarily on one side, which means we can't lift as heavy when you're just focusing on a single-sided move. But with sumo squats, you can definitely pack the weight. You got 15 seconds. Try to get a little bit lower for your last 8. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, grab that dumbbell, sister or brother. Deadlift, calf raise, coming your way. Here we go, proud chest. We go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hinge, glutes and hammies. That's what we should be feeling, glutes and hamstrings. Not a huge bend in the knees, just a very soft bend. Find your balance at the top of that calf raise. Hold it for a second before coming back down. Few more. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. You get a 1-minute rest. Go ahead, grab a sip of water, towel down. I don't know about you, but I get sweaty all the time. Okay, so block 1 is done, lower body is done. Now we're gonna move on to upper body. So same exact format, 4 exercises. We're gonna do some of them standing and then some of them on the floor. So just make sure you have some support there if you don't have a mat already laid out. We're gonna start with our first exercise, which is an Arnold Press, single, single, double. So we're gonna start with those palms facing in. You're gonna rotate the dumbbell to face forward, press it up overhead, single, single, and then double right there. We'll take off in 10 seconds. Remember, it's 45 seconds, so grab a weight that you can hold on to for 45. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Press it up, press it up, double. Bicep comes right next to ear, bicep comes right next to ear, rotate, straighten out, come back in, nice. So we're getting shoulders. Keep that core in, shoulders stacked on top of hips, which are stacked on top of ankles. Soft knees. Keep that lower body engaged, even though we're working on your upper body. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, reverse fly. Grab your light set of weights. You can even grab water bottles, okay? These are working your smaller muscles. You're gonna come down, I'll show you front way. Bring it out, come back in nice and slow. Time starts now. So keep that nice long straight spine here. Your eyes are looking down, chin is tucked. Fly those dumbbells out to about shoulder height. Think about squeezing the space in between your shoulder blades. Keep a soft bend in those elbows the entire time. Again, don't be afraid of just going body weight with this or just using really, really light dumbbells. I know for me, this part of my body is pretty weak. I gotta work on it. So I'm using some pretty light weights so I can really feel that muscle being stimulated before moving on to heavier weights, okay? You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, head down to the floor. We're gonna go into a dumbbell push-up. So wherever your right hand would be on the floor, that's where your dumbbell goes. We're gonna go into single-sided push-ups.
right here. Time starts now. We're gonna stay here for about 22 seconds. What this helps us do is get more range of motion so that we can activate deeper chest muscles. We'll switch in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Place the dumbbell on the other side and let's go. It's the same form as a regular push-up. Your elbows are slightly coming back, chest comes fist distance away from the floor. Keep those hips down. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Stay on the knees. We're gonna go into a kneeling overhead tricep extension. So 1 dumbbell up overhead, keep the rib cage tucked under, drop it down and press it up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, biceps right next to the ears. Let that dumbbell disappear behind the head. Squeeze it up. Now what I want you to avoid right here, keep working, is this arching position, okay? Think about tucking the ribs under, tuck the tailbone under. Core is nice and tight as you do this exercise. Also, keep your chin off your chest. I don't want to see this. Lengthen through the back of your neck. 3, 2, 1, and rest. When you're ready, stand on up. We're gonna repeat block number 2, starting with your single double Arnold press. Here we go, feet shoulder distance. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Press it up, both arms. You wanna find that weight that challenges you, especially in those last 10 to 15 seconds. Remember, what doesn't challenge you does not change you. If you want to see results and you're not seeing them, it's time to maybe intensify your workouts, going a little bit heavier in weights, making sure that you're continuing to progress in some way. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Reverse fly. Smaller weights. Come into that hip hinge position. It's the same position that you would do like a deadlift. So come to the bottom of your deadlift position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Notice how I'm slowly coming back into the center. You want to do the same as well. Resisting gravity. Now turn on your butt, turn on your core. It's gonna help protect your spine and prevent any feelings of pain, especially in this posture. Coming up to 10 seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's go into your single-sided push-ups. Grab that 1 dumbbell, place it where you would put your right hand. And it's also important to note that make sure you have the dumbbells that don't roll around. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If they roll around, this is not safe. I would recommend that you do it on the floor. But if you have a hexagonal shaped dumbbell, this is totally okay. Keep your body in that nice straight line. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Exhale on the push. Keep it going, a few more. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Final work. We're gonna go into your overhead tricep extensions. You can stay kneeling. If you don't have good knees and this feels uncomfortable, just do it standing. Same exact thing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Eyes looking forward. Targeting the back of the arms right here. Oh yeah, definitely feeling the burn. Can you hang on to it for less than 20? You got it. Final 10. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Grab a sip of water, towel down. You have made it to your last and final block. 1 minute break right now, and then we're gonna move on to core. So let's head to your back. We're gonna start with a half Turkish get-up. You can start with your very light weight to begin. Your right leg is extended. Left arm is up, hand is out here to support. You're gonna lift yourself up to your elbow. You're keeping this arm straight the entire time, and then lift yourself up to your palm. Come back down to the elbow, and then drop it down. We're gonna spend 45 seconds doing this on one side. If you need to regress this, just practice body weight. And then when you're ready, we can go ahead and add the dumbbell, okay? So right leg extended, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So elbow, palm, and then sit back down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Now, I showed you how to isolate the move, but eventually you can kind of make it nice and fluid. So come down and up in one fluid motion. Couple more seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So my right hand has the dumbbell, which means my left leg is extended nice and long. This left hand is planted to the 45-degree angle. We take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So lift to the elbow, then lift up to the palm, come back to the elbow, come back to the floor. Watch this arm. As you do this move, it starts to get lazy, right? And it starts to bend. You want to keep it nice and straight the entire time. Couple more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Next up, we have weighted frog sit-ups. So, soles of the feet touch, knees wide. Bring the dumbbell overhead. Lift yourself up. Come back down, one vertebra at a time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift up. Come back down. If you're like, I can't do a sit-up, Jenny, this is too difficult, you're gonna do this body weight and just do crunches here. Getting the shoulder blades off the floor. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. You can use that dumbbell as leverage to swing yourself up. That can help generate some momentum. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, final exercise, we're gonna go into a plank to a dolphin. So low plank position, elbows are down. You're going to walk the toes up, hike the hips, dolphin, come back down. Time starts now. Walk it up, bring it down. If you need an option, you're gonna come down to the knees, give yourself a small break, and then lift it up. Make sure in your plank, you always come back with your hips down. Crown of the head points down towards the floor. In your dolphin, try to get those feet as close as you can to your elbows. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Whew. All right, let's go back to the very top of block number 3, starting with your half Turkish get-up.
So we'll start with right foot extended, left hand has the dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. And always modify, okay? So I know this is a definitely advanced move, so do what you can. Sit up nice and tall. All the way up, nice and proud. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing. Let's go ahead and switch. Right hand has the dumbbell. Left foot is extended. Here we go. We take off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, replace it with, I'm new at this. I'm a beginner, which means I can get better over time, right? It's all about changing your perspective, changing the language, changing your relationship with doing something new and being bad at it for the first time. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, frog sit-ups. With our hips like this, it minimizes the use of our hips, which makes sit-ups a little bit harder, okay? So you might be experiencing that. It is all good. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really think about rounding the spine as if you're getting punched in the stomach. Slowly come down with control. Almost there, 15. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing. Final exercise. We're gonna go into your low plank to your dolphin, and you are done. Isn't that exciting? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bring it up, pike those hips up, drop it down with control, squeeze it in your thighs. Seconds. You can do this. Don't give up. Don't give up. Final few. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my goodness. Amazing job. How are we feeling right now? Let me know when you have some time to take a little breather. Comment below, let me know how you're feeling, maybe what your favorite move was. And if you want more workouts from me, don't forget to subscribe so that you can get notified every single time I post a new workout. And if you need more support on your health and fitness journey, check out my free fitness and food guide. It is an awesome guide that helps you get the quick start, the jump start you need to start achieving your health and fitness goals. I provide a grocery list, a sample workout plan, and so many more goodies inside. So you can check out the description below for that. And as always, claim your crown.